Hey guys, it's Trish from Trish's Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I just about knocked my camera over. The things that go behind the scenes that you guys don't see. Oh my goodness, gracious, gracious, gracious. So happy Monday night, guys. How are you guys doing? A couple of you guys commented that you were excited, and someone, Karen, specifically commented, sounded like Monday Night Football. And of course, I had to chime in that I'd be a little bit more excited about Monday Night Football, honest engine. So, but alas, hey, Miss Judy, thanks for joining. It's Monday night. It's time to make a card. It's time to practice our make it and mail it around here. So a couple little housekeeping things before we do cards. The new catalog starts tomorrow. I'm very excited. It's so pretty. I can't show you the inside yet, but I have mine all labeled and ready to rock and roll. If you don't have one and you need one, you know where to get one. And if you have an order that you want to place, you're going to place it at trishen.stampinup.net. Just go there and hit the shop button on the upper left-hand side and shop away. There's so many beautiful things to see and to look at. So, hey, Angela, thanks for joining me. Hey, Julie. Got a couple of ladies that haven't been here in a while, so that's fantastic. So before we get started, we're going to be using the mini cut and emboss machine, and we're going to be using the Flowering Tulips bundle. Before we get started, I wanted to show you guys something. I played bingo with a bunch of demonstrators last Friday night, and I won. And I never win, you guys. I'm not lucky, but I won some new product, and I was so excited that I couldn't wait to show you guys. I won the final bingo. So I won the Cup of Tea stamp set. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to have so much fun with this. I have a dear friend that loves tea. So I have already a first card to send out. So a Cup of Tea stamp set. And it comes with a bunch of dies. So we can cut out the tea and the flowers and the individual leaf. And it has a bunch of really good sayings. So I'm very excited about that. It came with 6x6 design a series paper, some really pretty patterns. But I'm going to show you something I love about what Stampin' Up did with this as I show you the patterns. So there's some really pretty patterns and a lot of tea, and some flowers, but brilliantly on the back, look what Stampin' Up did. They're so darn smart. Look, you guys, just a bunch of stripes and monochromatic, so lots and lots of things that we can combine. So I'm all excited because the front is really good, but I love the back too because it gives you a good reverse to the DSP. And then my final thing was this, which is so pretty. It's cards and envelopes, and it's reflective of all the in colors. So these are all the in colors that we have that have just come out. So I'm very excited about that for pretty envelopes, and then really pretty note cards that are just ready to be to decorate. So look at this. So it's the opposite side of the teacups, and I'll show you what I mean. See? So I'm excited. So I won that. So that was a good night. It was fun to play bingo. It was fun to win. It's a rare occasion, so I was excited to do that. So I won bingo. So I'm sharing you with that. Now, for tonight's card, we're going to be using the Flowering Tulips bundle, but we're not going to be using the stamp set tonight. We're just going to be using the bundle. This is another one where you could potentially just purchase the dies and not have to purchase the stamps. Right, let me bring that into focus so you can see that it's Flowering Tulips. I mean, of course you can buy them and use them together, but this is a bundle that you can also use separately. So this is a super simple card tonight. I want to give a shout out to Karen. One, because I saw her cards that she's doing next month. I got a little sneak peek, and they're very pretty. So you guys are going to have fun stamping at Karen's in the month of May. And then also that she inspired this card because she sent it to me. I do not have the name of the original person that created the card, but I will put it out there. As soon as I get it, I'll go back and I'll put it out there. Hey, Cindy, thanks for joining. I will put out who and give credit to the person that did the card. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of red cardstock. Now, you guys, if you have the mini, it's not as important with the the regular cut and emboss machine, but if you have the mini, what you want to do is you want to stagger your dies. Yeah, I'm sorry, your plates. Can you see that, you guys, how I have it staggered a little bit? And I'm going to put that on there. I want to give myself enough room to cut it out and enough room to glue it down. And then I'm going to stagger. Oh, I'm going to stagger. Yeah, I'm going to stagger that. That should work. That should be, this needs to be a little bit. And then give it a push to go through. All right, come on. You worked it. You know what it is that my let me try it from this end. It's more staggered. Do you see how it's more staggered from this end, you guys? My except the flowers are coming off the paper because I'm moving it around so much. I don't need a lot of it, but I need it to at least, let me see if that will work. There we go. All right. That's going to go through there. And I'll put this to the side. I'll take that off. And it's going to kind of be messy getting all the pieces out, but that's okay. And we'll punch out all the extra pieces. I don't need them all punched out because I don't need this whole piece, but I'll punch out quite as much as I can with my fingers. And then if I need to, I'll get out scissors. Isn't that a pretty die? Oh, it's really pretty. All right, let's get the paper out of the way. Next thing I did, you guys, with a regular cut and emboss machine is I used a hammered metal die, and I ran my basic white. No, this is not basic white. This is extra thick cardstock. Oh my gosh, it's totally slipped my mind. Thick white, I don't remember. Anyways, that's what this is. It's thicker. So I ran it through that. And then I took that paper, if you guys remember, and I was saying how it's plain on the other side. Look at that. So I'm going to use this to ZSP. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to glue all four sides. First, I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on here. Let's see. Yeah, like that. So that's going to first glue that down there, and then I'll take my scissors and I'll trim off the extra. Like that. And then I'll put some more glue back down here. I'm going to put this on my card base. Thick white is what it's called, you guys. Oh my gosh, I could not think of it. Thick white cardstock. And then I'm going to put that down. And then I have some white twine. And I'm going to put it... Now, I could have done the white twine just on the cardstock, but on the DSP, but it's not thick enough. Cindy, I just read your text. You saw the prices in Australia. I know, yeah. Everything has gone up in the catalog, but not to the price of what the Australians have to pay. Yeah, that would have been a shocker to think that that's what our prices were going up to. Not quite. So what I was saying, you guys, is I'm doing this around the card stock, not just the DSP, because it's not, the DSP doesn't always hold real firmly, and I wanted to just be able to tie it in. I might be able to do this one in a bow. I have enough. Let's see. Live on camera doing a bow. That's always scary. Let's see. That might work. Yeah, that'll work. Let me make this a little smaller. Okay. I want to say thank you to those of you guys that joined for Zoom on Saturday morning. It was a lot of fun. It was really nice just to share cards that we made, and the cards were all beautiful. It was really nice to just chat and kind of catch up on what's going on here, what's going on with each of the people that came and joined the Zoom. So that was a lot of fun. So if you have a chance, it's always the last Saturday of the month. It's 10 o'clock. Next month, we're going to be doing a card using a 6x6 designer series piece of paper. And I'm going to send out the email with directions on what you need. We're actually going to make the card together that morning. So if you're interested, I would love for you to join us. Now, the next thing I did, you guys, was I took, did I bring the stamp set over? I don't think I did. I think I left it on my other side. Well, I took a stamp set and I stamped it in, embossed it. And I really wasn't very careful when I did it. So I don't think you can see it on film, but it's got a little bit of some of the embossing powder kind of in the way. But I'm going to put that right there with some dimensionals. And then this will be an easy, super easy card to send out as a thank you. Oops. If you want to join us for Zoom, you guys, and you don't want to make cards or whatever, and you just want to just join in, that you're always, always welcome to do that. I would love to see you. There's no pressure to make cards. There's just no pressure to come. It's just a time to catch up, say hello. They don't last very long, you guys. Last Zoom's meeting was only half an hour, 40 minutes. And next Zoom might be a little bit long because we're going to be doing some cutting, but it's not a real long time. And it doesn't start till 10, so you can still sleep in. I'm missing some little punch outs, so I'm going to use my scissors and get a little bit of the extra things out of there. There, you guys, a simple make it and mail it card using the dies from the Flowering Tulips bundle. And I apologize, I don't know the name of that stamp set. I thought I brought it over. I don't see it anymore on my desk, so I will put it on the I'll go back up and edit it so you guys can see it. So, oh, Miss Judy, that'll be a really wonderful celebration of your mom's life to do that. So that would really be. Oh, you did it on Saturday. Oh, wow, yeah. That's a special moment, a very special moment when your mom passes. And Judy was very blessed to have her mom for a very long time because she lived well into her 90s. So that was pretty amazing. And may Judy live well into her 90s too. All right, ladies, that's it for tonight. It's, as I said, just a quick make it and mail it. Don't forget about if Karen's card class. I think her RSVPs are done, but you can always say Trish said and she'll sneak in. Catalog orders are always welcome. The new catalog starts tomorrow. And I can't think of anything else. Oh, I have one other little quick thing to tell you guys. Tonight I was on a leader's video with Stampin' Up, and they were just talking about supply chains and what is happening with Stampin' Up. I mean, so I just thought I would just give you like some quick updates. Shanghai is shut down. That's where a majority of accessories are made from Stampin' Up. And so there's going to be delays. They have almost everything for the new catalog, but as they have to reorder, we'll probably see some delays. They were telling us that an 18-wheeler, what at the back of the 18-wheeler, the whatever that thing is called, was sitting in the docks in California. It took them a month to get to Salt Lake City because they don't have either the drivers or the chassis to put them on. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the supply chain. And someone did ask, why doesn't Stampin' Up! Source in the U.S.? Why are we always going overseas? The gentleman was super nice and explained to us that, years ago, a lot of stuff, this was in the beginning days of Stampin' Up! So Stampin' Up's been around now 38 or 39 years. A lot of stuff was made in the U.S., but as things shifted over to Asia, the companies in the U.S. either shut down or went out of business or changed what's on their production line. So there's not a lot of places in the U.S. that make the stuff that Stampin' Up! Sells. Now, keep in mind, Stampin' Up! Makes their own stamps in Salt Lake, in Utah. They have a manufacturing plant in Riverton, so they do make their own plants. Their own stamps, not plants, stamps. But most other things, they source their ink pads from the U.S., but their designer series paper and a lot of their accessories and stuff come from out of country. And so they just don't have any sources here to be able to get them in the U.S. So at least I was happy to hear that they were trying to do it. So that was really good. So trailers, thank you, Cindy. I couldn't think of that word. The back of the 18-wheeler is called a trailer, and that is what everyone knows is what's missing. And yeah, so pray for our country. We need a lot of prayer. All right, you guys, that's it for tonight. Again, remember that we make it and we mail it. I love you guys. I miss you guys. And hopefully I'll see you next Monday night for my next video. Bye now.